students, welcome back to Data Communication video lecturing sessions. Here I'll be explaining how we can represent given pattern using different line coding schemes. So first we'll consider the given pattern as 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 followed by 3 zeros. First we can represent the given pattern using unipolar NRZ scheme. So in the case of unipolar NRZ scheme, the signal levels are on one side of the time axis, either above the time axis or below the time axis. So here we can represent x axis as voltage and y axis as time. Y axis as time. So first we can represent the pattern as it is 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0 and the last bit is also 0. So in the case of non-return to 0, we can consider bit 0 as 0 voltage itself. Bit 1 will be having some magnitude, so that is high or 1. So this is the voltage level I can consider. So the first pattern is bit 0. Can represent bit 0 as like this. Bit 0, bit 1 will be high. Next bit is also high. Bit 1, bit 1, bit 1 and bit 0 is equal to 0. So this is how we can represent 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0 in the case of unipolar NRZ scheme. So next line coding scheme we can consider it as polar NRZ scheme. In the case of polar NRZ scheme, voltage level for 0 can be positive and voltage level for 1 can be negative. So that is, we can take NRZ L. So here, as I mentioned before, the voltage level for 0, that is bit 0, can be considered as positive voltage. Voltage level for bit 1 can be represented with the negative voltage. Here we can take the same pattern 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. So x axis we can consider voltage and across the y axis we can consider time. So bit 0 we can consider the positive voltage and bit 0 is once again positive. Bit 1 is can be represented with the negative voltage. Till here it is negative. Once again bit 0 can be represented as positive voltage. So this is how we can represent the pattern 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0 in the case of NRZ level, that is NRZ L. Next we can take NRZ-I scheme, that is polar NRZ-I. NRZ-I or inversion. So in the case of NRZ-I, so we have to check the next bit. If the next bit is 0, no inversion will take place. If the next bit is 1, we have to invert the signal. That means no inversion if the next bit equal to 0, inversion if the next bit equal to 1. So voltage and time axis will consider the same pattern, that is 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 and 0 0 0. So I'll consider 0 with higher magnitude. So here the next bit is 0 itself, there is no inversion. So now I'll check what is the next bit. Next bit is 1. Invert the signal. Once again, next bit is 1. Inversion will take place. Next bit is 1. Inversion. 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 So next bit is 0. No inversion. No inversion. No inversion and no inversion. So this is how we can represent the given pattern using NRZ-I. So each case we have to check the next bit pattern. If the next bit pattern is 0, no inversion takes place. If the next bit pattern is 1, so inversion takes place. Polar RZ scheme. In the case of polar RZ scheme, the signal changes not between the bits but during the bits. So here the given pattern is 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 and 0 0. So we have to represent using polar RZ scheme. Polar written to 0 scheme, we can represent bit 0 as if this is bit 0, we can represent like this, and bit 1 can be represented as, have to take the intermediate or central point. So bit 1, the transition takes place exactly at the center of each bit. So the x-axis is voltage and y-axis, that is time t, and the given bit pattern is 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 and 0. So I have to take the center points of each and every bit and we can represent bit 0 like this. Next bit is also bit 0, bit 1, next bit is also 1 1 next bit is bit 0, next bit is also 0, next bit is also 0. So next we have to join the signal elements. Manchester scheme. For synchronization purpose, in the case of Manchester encoding scheme, the transition at the middle of each bit can be considered. So in the case of Manchester encoding scheme, we can represent bit 0 as, this is x and y axis. If this is bit 0, have to take the transition at the center of each bit. Bit 0 can be considered like this, and bit 1 can be represented as, if it is bit 1, there is a transition at the center, so bit 1 can be represented like this. So we will solve the given pattern 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 0. So I will take the intermediate points at the center of each bit. So now the first one is bit 0, bit 0, the second bit is also bit 0, next bit is bit 1, next bit is also bit 1, bit 1, bit 1, bit 1, 0, 0 and 0. So now we can join the lines like this. Bit 1, bit 0. So this is how we can represent the given pattern using Manchester scheme. Alternate mark inversion. In the case of AMI, neutral 0 voltage represents binary 0, and the binary 1 can be represented by alternating positive and negative voltages. So the given pattern we can represent using AMI scheme as, so this is voltage axis, y axis, you can take the parameter as time. So we can represent the pattern first 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 0. So the 0 voltage can be represented as neutral 0 itself. So that is 0. Next is also 0, and bit 1, first bit I will consider it as high. So bit 1 can be represented as alternate positive and negative. So here I have considered positive. So now I will consider negative magnitude. So next will be positive, next will be negative, positive, and bit 0 is neutral, 0 voltage itself. So we can say that bit 0 can be represented using 0 voltage and bit 1 will be represented by alternating positive and negative voltages. Pseudo-ternary. In the case of pseudo-ternary, bit 1 can be encoded as 0 voltage and bit 0 can be encoded as alternating positive and negative voltages. So the first I will take the given pattern 1 1 1 1 0 0 0. So y axis is amplitude and x axis is time. So first I will take bit 0 with the higher magnitude, bit 0 with the higher magnitude. The second bit can be considered as negative voltage. Bit 1 is neutral 0, neutral 0, neutral 0. Till here it is 0. Next is bit 1 0, alternate positive and negative voltages.